Hello everybody, I'm just putting together another video on time zone related problems. So in this video we're going to look at the following question. What is the time in the following cities if it is 11 p.m. Monday in Dallas? Dallas is UTC minus 7. So in the previous video we looked at how we could determine the time difference between the different time between different locations. So in this one we're going to do the same thing, but also going to make note of what day it is in the particular time zone we are looking at. So if we look at A, the time distance between these two locations is 3 hours. So with Dallas being 3 hours ahead of Honolulu. So one easy way to think about this is if we go from Dallas to from Dallas UTC minus 7 to UTC, we have to add 7, and then to go back to Honolulu we'd have to minus 10. So that results in ultimately going back 3. So it's 3 hours before in Honolulu. So if it's 11 p.m. Monday in Dallas, it's going to be 3 hours earlier in Honolulu. So 11 p.m. minus 3 is just going to be 8 p.m. Monday for Honolulu. Alright, let's look at B. Rare is plus 2. So if we have to go forward 7 hours to get to UTC with Dallas, so it's minus 7. So to get to GMT or UTC, we have to add. It takes 8 hours. So 7 hours behind. So we get to UTC, we add 7 back. But to get to Rare, we have to go another 2 hours. So it's actually a 9-hour difference between Dallas and Herrera. And with Herrera occurring having time 9 hours after Dallas. So 9 hours after Dallas is going to be 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Let's look at C. So with New York and Dallas having the same time zone, they should be the same time for each of them, and it should be the same day for each of them. So this is going to be 11 p.m. on a Monday. And then in D we have Broken Hill and Dallas. So as we spoke about earlier, we can kind of do a bit of a number line thing here where we have UTC in the middle, and in this case we have Broken Hill, which is going to be plus 9.5, and Dallas was minus 7. So we have to add 7 back to get to UTC. So we've got 7, and then we have to add 9.5 to get to plus 9.5, ultimately meaning that this is plus 16.5. So it's 16.5 hours after Dallas time. So 16.5 hours after Dallas local time. What is that going to look like? Well, we've got to add 1 hour to get to Tuesday, and then we have 15.5 hours. 15.5 hours, we can just go straight from 24-hour time. So 15, if we put in 15:30 on Tuesday, we know we're going forward. We'll convert this to 12-hour time, and we minus 12. This is going to be 3:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. So an easy way to think about this is if you're having difficulty seeing the gap in times, just find the difference between your original time zone and back to UTC or GMC or GMT, they're the same thing, and then find the distance from GMT or UTC to your second area, and that way you can get the total difference between the two time zones. And then all you have to do is add it back using 12-hour time or 24-hour time or whatever it specifies the answer is in. So that's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.